we set off?
I feel a bit nervous, a bit anxious, but yeah, feeling good about it. I'm sort of thinking, you know, am I really ready for it?
I think it's sort of the penny drop today that we're actually doing this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now on descent into Port Moresby, and as part of our landing preparation, we have now closed the bar and duty free and about to collect the headsets. The crew will be moving through the cabin to tidy up and collect everything.
Little merch, I'll probably come back with the hotel. Probably come back with you to the hotel. Sure. Oh, really?
It's all happening now, mate.
Nice
on our way.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Come and just have a look at a couple of the headstones. It started out as a big adventure for young boys. 18, or some of 16. Oh, we're going overseas. And then all of a sudden, what have we got ourselves into? And it was, we must protect Australia. They're absolutely certain that Australia is going to get invaded.
So what we've got here is another temple that's been erected to one of those people that were lost, that we just went missing, never got found. Each of these pillars in here represents a different group of soldiers that their bodies were never found. I was just thrown off. I couldn't believe the number. You see so many names, it just blows your mind, you know. Check that out here. Can't believe that, look at that. Randall Evans. It's gone missing. That's crazy, man.
I'm sad. It's hard for me to look along and to see all these names and know that they had parents and family and
Pumped. Heading out to the track today. This is awesome. This is what we come for. Always corner. This is it. Amazing.
That was very bad.
What happened?
Those torts. Just the stink, and it was dark and wet, and it was woeful.
Yeah.
I actually feel quite sick, pit of my stomach.
What was your heart rate in there?
I reckon it was. I reckon. Already talking about it's gone up to 95.
This is where we go to a toilet in Kokoda. And there you go. The toilet lid is on, and that's it. That's where you go.
Who are we? The Trek! Who are we? The Trek! Let's go, rock and roll! Oh.
That's the porter's call to get started. That's awesome. Just walking along here, and there's all these veins that are exposed on the track, and the slippery is buggery. Imagine you're running away from a Japanese soldier, land on one of those and it cops you up the backside. It's going to hurt.
Fucking hard.
The terrain's amazing, isn't it? Oh, that's just intense. There was a couple of times there, I don't know if I would have survived without my porter. Looks like you were the same.
Yeah, I was actually wondering how you guys were going, because I kept saying to Terry, it's just you and I, there's nobody around.
Yeah, I filled up.
Here's the group, minus Sue.
She's so tuned in with herself.
I don't know. I just
meditating.
so organised.
I haven't seen much of Sue. I thought she...
No, she's up the front, mate. She'll be there, becoming good friends with Pixie, for sure.
Yeah, she's taken a real shine to being at the front and...
Yep. It's independent, that one.
Yeah.
Yep.
How long you been waiting?
Oh, only about 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
1 hour and 5 minutes.
No, not yet. Not yet.
She's the gun. Would you sort of just like, 5 minutes, eat, go, pretty much?
Yeah, I just keep going.
Yeah.
Because what I find, I mean, all your muscles cool down, everything, cools down, and then you become stiffer. But anyway, that's what we're doing. So.
Yeah. Like, I suppose half the reason we stop is for the history aspect.
True.
Just-
True. Yes, a little bit of that. So that's about 5 minutes. But we don't need to stop for an hour not to do that. Anyway.
How you feeling, Yvette? I saw you loving that river crossing at the end.
I'm speechless. It just took everything out of me. I just couldn't believe it.
That rain was just relentless. It just did not stop for about, I reckon, 40 minutes or so? Yeah. God, and when people say it rains, and then my porter says to me, "Oh, a little bit flooded," I'm like, a little bit flooded, man. Shit, man, I'd hate to see a lot bit flooded, Okay, just when I thought the rain was easing off, it's actually getting a hell of a lot worse. It's pretty tough. I don't know what that's going to happen tonight. This tent's springing a few leaks, and I'm just mopping it up every time a drop comes through. I'm just sitting there waiting, trying to catch every single drop.
Go ahead. Hop on in. It was hard this afternoon. Had a bit of a I wanted to go home moment.
You got here on the track?
No, when I got here, because everything was wet, the tent was leaking. I think my porter didn't put the cover on. It's just one of those moments where it became a bit. And I soon got over it with the support from my friends. A few laughs. It was just
2 teaspoons of cement. Hard job.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Come on down, David.
Happy birthday, dear Damon. Happy birthday to you.
Go again. Hey.
Hey,
Yeah.
good. What's going on?
Checking in with me.
That's all right.
How's Joe?
Joe's doing something in there. Joe, the camera's here. Would you like to come in and visit
No,
you?
thank you.
Come on.
No,
It's outside your door.
no.
She was acting like the helpless female with the porter earlier. Oh, I've lost my shoes. I'm very distressed. Can you help me, please? It was very hilarious. Been in the next tent. But anyway.
Yeah.
So that's what's happening with Joe.
Yeah.
And they found her shoes. They were by the fire, so they're drying out. It's a bonus.
So you think she's just been a sookie puss, or is
She has been, yeah. I'm very disappointed in her. I don't know what she expected coming to Kokoda.
Why are you disappointed?
Because you said earlier that you were thinking it'd be nice to be back home.
That's right.
But,
I had a moment.
I know you had a moment, but that thought shouldn't even enter your head. You're here, you've committed to being here. So, anyway, I'll forgive you. I'm probably going to do the same tomorrow.
Okay, so it's the third day of the trek. So we've had 2 nights sleep. Just got the porters packing up all the tents there, and we're all set to go. Joe,
Morning, Randall.
how you feeling?
Oh, not the best this morning.
Well, you had another sleep in paradise.
Yeah, I did. Eventually I fell asleep, but just got some cramps this morning, so
What, you got a bit of tummy upset too?
Don't ask. I'm doing really well this morning.
Wonder what happens to that girl if she's struggling.
We wait here.
You have to wait?
Yeah, down there.
It's frustrating.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
How are you finding the pace there?
I'm loving today. Really. Whether I found my walk legs, I don't know, but I reckon today so far has been the pick of the day for me.
So what was one of the reasons that got you here?
Just to see this amazing place. I mean, if you have a look, a full 360 degree, do a spin around Randall.
Yeah.
There's nowhere else in the world where you can adequately describe. There's basically
Panoramic.
20 k's, 30 k's of just absolute wilderness. Very few places in the world left where you can do this.
And how pretty and clean is it up here?
Yeah, look at it. It's immaculate. It's almost as if someone's got on a ride-on mower and looked after this like it was a golf green. Yet apparently it's left up to the women to get out a big machete and do it by hand. No better way of doing it.
Oh, it's crazy, isn't it?
I don't think I can suggest that to anyone back home.
I just need to lie down for 5 or 10 minutes, just close my eyes. Thanks, Chris. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Hey.
How you going, folks?
Yeah, not bad. Thought we'd
Wait for you guys as opposed to the others that have kept going.
Would you hold that for a tick?
Oh, what? So Sue's gone ahead, has she?
I think I've just gone, but I just thought, no, I'm waiting for Joe.
Fair enough.
I like walking by myself.
Yeah, I'm a bit the same, but
I
you know.
like a bit of companionship. Know that somebody's coming up behind me.
Big current. Always across. There's Anthony coming across now. Awesome. There's Joe.
That was just...
That was just amazing.
I'm just getting in awe of these guys. One guy down there copped a beating twice in
the head.
Tipper landed in his head. He picked himself up. I think he was bleeding, and he just continued to do what he needed to do.
I think he's actually one of the porters.
One person took
Isn't that just amazing?
16 of them. That's just... I have no words. I bow to them. In fact, bow.
Okay, they're getting closer now. You can hear them coming. They're going to get the shock of their lives.
They'll get you for that. I want you.
Well done. That was perfect.
This is very funny.
Well done, boys. That was the way. Yeah, good work.
I think it's been a great day. I've had a ball. As only I could.
Good, isn't it? A real sense of community.
Yeah.
It's good to see kids playing ball rather than video games.
Oh, there's no need up here, I don't reckon.
Wow, look at that! Imagine kicking that with no shoes.
It's gorgeous, man, isn't it? You could relax here all day, I reckon.
Yeah.
Let's go. Randall's my name. Byron. You're one of the Fuzzy Wuzzy Angels.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you. You are a champion. Yeah. You got these, your honours, your decorated honours that you've received. It's beautiful. Yeah. No, we owe you so much gratitude in Australia.
Yes, yes, oh.
No, yeah, thank you so much. How good was that? Eh?
First Fuzzy Wuzzy.
Got to meet an official Fuzzy Wuzzy angel. There was a famous Australian soldier that came out in the press a lot, and my grandfather used to always tell me that he would trust the Fuzzy Wuzzy any day ahead of that guy. So it was just interesting to put it in that perspective. Oh, bananas. The question is, how many do I buy?
Buy the entire.
I think I know what I'm having for lunch today. You want a banana, man?
Absolutely.
Bring on Brigade Hill.
Wow.
So we're coming through the Avenue of Honour, Brigade Hill.
Ozzy, Ozzy, Ozzy!
Oi, oi, oi! This is awesome. We're on top of Brigade Hill now. We've got the Papua New Guinea and Superfini Orchestra up here. And they're giving us a welcome coffee. Thanks, mate. Cheers. Ta.
That's a sign off. I'll welcome you in this.
We've just been kicking ourselves.
We've had an excellent time,
Yeah.
and it seems to be getting better as we have a bit of an understanding what to expect.
Yeah. Do you know that I found out tonight they eat bats?
Yeah. Who eats bats?
The New Guineans.
How do they catch them?
Not sure. But when did I lose my shoes? When did I lose my shoes?
In the last few days, these have been acting like the most, what's the correct way of putting it? Helpless women. Helpless, as if they need help for everything. That as part of our game, where whoever lost had to do push-ups, the porters were shocked and all yelled, were laughing out in hysterics. Finally noticing that they're able to do push-ups and do something for themselves. And I was waiting, calling the porters to come and lift them.
Like a cheese squad.
Yeah, Joe had a cheese squad.
Dude, that was so funny.
You're playing.
I was going to be an umpire.
I'm moving.
2, 3.
Why I do a money, why I do a ego sila, I do a leva was, I do a leva was, I never I otogoeta, why I do a
I came up here earlier just to check that the flags were flying correctly and whatever, and I picked up a balloon that was floating around, one of the balloons that the people from the Fogie had put up for us, and on one of the balloons had the words "Happy Birthday." And in many ways I just thought it's quite significant, because really Anzac Day does really celebrate in many ways the rebirth of all those soldiers who died in foreign battlefields all over the world.
They had no artillery, no heavy machine guns or trenching tools. The medical supplies were meagre. They were outnumbered by the Japanese by over 6 to 1. The Japanese had their mountain guns, heavy mortars and heavy machine guns. Where we are all standing once were buried 76 young, brave Australian soldiers who died here in defence of their homeland, our homeland, Australia.
They went with songs to battle. They were young, straight of limb and true of eye, steady and aglow. They were staunch to the end, against odds uncounted. they fell with their faces to the foe. They shall not grow old as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them.
Lest we forget.
Firstly, I just want to thank the Papua New Guineans, and I know I'm indebted to them because Fuzzy Wuzzy
That's all right, take your time. That's all right, mate. That's good. Well done.
My grandfather fought in the Second World War. He survived, and he survived because of a Fuzzy Wuzzy angel. Got bayoneted by a Japanese soldier in Borneo. I needed to do this trek for him. Just want to say thanks.
Thank you. I didn't.
We see the gleams of the golden morning that will pass us through. Those are ones who have not been won, will not meet them yet. Darkness of
How's Randall?
Yeah, no, he's.
I'm very
We'll
proud
get
of
some
him.
porridge and banana into him, he'll be fine.
Yeah.
That was very brave of
Just
him,
goes to
Randall.
show he's not just a rock after all.
We're proud of you.
He's not just
made
a
us,
rock.
You made us all very proud, and
A bit concerned about Sue though. She doesn't seem to be very happy today.
Hey.
Don't. Nowhere to have a bloody private cry. Thanks, Chris.
So many numbers, so many brigades, so many dates. I feel part of me I can rest, you know. Yeah. It's still a bit, you know, I speak and I'm a bit caught up, I guess. Let's go thanks some of these guys, they helped. A bit like just talking with Andrew, I mean, shit. I know my pop wasn't here, but he was involved in the same campaign. Just look out over here and we just think, shit, how could anyone want to fight here? Seriously, I mean, you go for a walk, you know, you go down wherever in Australia, we go to the Grampians, you know, and you get up and you perch up on top of a mountain and you see views like this and you just relax and breathe and, you know, you think it's the best thing. And just to imagine these people who are killing each other up here, it's just, that's the worst part, you know. I mean, shit.
Are we all ready? Yes! Who are we? Backtrack! Who are we? Backtrack! Let's go! Rock and roll!
at the bottom of the hill there. There was a camp established there for medical purposes. However, there was an advancement of the Japanese lines that actually overwhelmed and overtook the Australians, and what they had to do between here and Minari was to find an alternative means to getting back behind the Australian lines, and this was all against, you know, being outnumbered heavily 6-1 the Japanese and being surrounded by all flanks. So they had to, apparently the story goes, go around the other side and through alternative means around the Kokoda track for 2 weeks with little or no food. And just to make that out and alive is just an amazing story in itself.
The best shower I've ever had.
Hasn't showered for 4
days, man. I'm telling you.
Have you showered?
I just had a shower. It's fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, is that? Is it warm water?
That's the other thing.
But when you go in there, you just don't even care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're just thinking, oh, if only it was a bit stronger, like more water.
Pressure. Yeah.
More pressure. That's the one. But I feel fantastic.
Yeah.
It means I'm going to be awake until midnight tonight. Just woke me up. Because for some reason it seems to rain every evening as soon as we want to, as soon as we end up where our campsite is going to be. And it's annoying. But anyway, I guess this is nothing compared to what other people have had to endure.
You see, like today, for instance, at that ceremony, I just lost it, you know, because I didn't have things that I allowed to express me, you know, like normally like in an RPM class, I can get up, I'm invincible, I can be creative, I can be emotional, I can be passionate, I can do all the shit that I love to do to express that inner thing that just wants to get out, you know, that urge that just wants to get out. And since I've been on this trek, it's been bloody hard. I haven't had that outlet. What do? I'm plodding along at a snail's pace from, you know what I'm like, you know how intense I train?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like sometimes you just got to sort of step back, enjoy the moment, get to know.
I've done it for 4 days. I've done the step back. I've done it for 4 days. Today, too much. Too much. And yeah, there's lots of dynamics. There's a personal dynamic. There's, you know, feeling like you're left out of things. I don't have a relationship with anyone where I can say what's going on.
I guess you just got to allow us to be that part of that relationship because we're here for it. We came here together as a group of people, and we are a team. We are a team. You're part of our team. Take my hand, come and join us, and allow us into your world. So I just want you to be yourself and allow us to see it. I don't think there's anyone here that wouldn't accept you because you're a beautiful person. You need to know that. It's all right, we're here for you.
You know what? We're here to enjoy it as well, as learn and experience it. And I think it's hard to enjoy it if you're by yourself.
Not by myself.
No, I know you're not by yourself, but your porter is going to have a different sense of humour and different conversation than I'm going to have with you.
My porter doesn't talk.
That's right.
You told him not to.
10 days
My porter and I get along perfectly.
order to build a bonfire down here, guys.
Yeah.
Our first fire.
Have you got matches? Do you reckon you'll have a beer?
Yeah, by the end of it.
Didn't you just take no? It's good.
Because the drugs had worn off and I couldn't get the drugs. No, pain.
She obviously goes around and bangs her bloody hand. Hey, remember we got to ask what that bloody cow noise was in the night?
Oh my god, that was freaky.
Can I just ask, what was the cow in the night?
Bought in especially for you.
There's no cow.
Well, I heard this. Didn't you not hear that noise at 3 o'clock in the morning?
No, I think you're starting to hallucinate.
Oh, and not. Joe was awake. Anthony was awake.
Well, you were all sharing the same drugs last night, weren't you?
Seriously, what was it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Was it a donkey?
Explain to me how a donkey would get up.
Well, I don't know, but I don't think it would be a cow.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah. How are ya?
I'm well, although I didn't sleep very well, and that was probably because I had 2 spoons of coffee early in the day. I couldn't sleep, but anyway, no, all is well.
Yeah.
All is well.
Nice.
And it's a nice storm, and yeah. What else would you like to know? I think I'm going to do things a little bit differently today, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's all good.
Awesome.
I've got a good feeling about it.
Been walking for about 42 hours today, so that's right.
42 hours a day.
All there is here. Joe's legs are buggered. Just looking forward to having some chicken schnitzel with a jacket potato and some sour cream. We've been climbing for about an hour and a half. I'm fucked. But there's a nice view over there. I'm enjoying amazing view while I have chocolate power bar. That's it. This is the shit. This is the shit.
Woo! Oh my god, that is so cold.
I think that's what happens because you'll see that the garden's going through them.
Oh yeah.
They're all coming down.
Come on, you don't have to sit in the same car. That's good enough.
Hello.
Hello.
My name is Dorothy. Yvette.
I'm Sue.
Daisy.
Daisy. Can I ask
What that is on your cheek?
okay.
It's a tattoo styled and decorated.
Oh, they decorate their face.
Yeah.
Have you lived in this village for all your life?
Yeah, they live here.
Well, I'm married and I've got 3 boys. 3 boys I've got. Yeah. What does it mean to be a mother?
Yeah.
Answer that,
Well,
Sue.
yeah, I can't answer it.
That's a difficult one to answer.
Can I ask, did you always want to be a mother?
Every girl.
Every girl and every man wants to be a father?
That's how it's going to go like that.
It's kind of obviously awkward for them. And it's a bit awkward for us because we don't know what to ask about and whether it's obvious or... But this is obviously a natural part of life. Yeah, it's life. Yeah.
Oh, I'm stuffed.
That's an understatement.
You've done really well, Joe.
Never felt yourself burn like that before.
Yeah. I couldn't lift one leg after the other. My back's giving in. I'm totally exhausted, but you just keep going. You just keep going.
So what got you 2 up the hill?
My legs. Were you looking for some sort of inspiration?
Yeah.
Some inspiring. Well, you ain't getting it. It was just my legs and my little feet in front of the other. And probably the coffee that I had back at lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well said.
How many more days, Gareth?
One more.
Hey, there's one more day to go. There's
One more day to go.
I think you'd be happy to get off the track. Hey, holy Mary, there's one more day to go. Yay!
For shy people. Let's go down.
How are you guys?
Over to you, Randall.
Sorry?
Over to you.
Pretty good, mate. Pretty good. Just discussing all of the interesting experiences we've had here at Kokoda. We're together for 10 days. We see how each other operates in every single situation.
People do things in different ways. I think it's important to understand where people are coming from. I think I was always accepted, but I just didn't feel it.
Any last thoughts? We're heading into Kokoda.
Thank God. No, it's an accomplishment.
Just a big grin I can't wipe off my face because we're nearly done. Despite the ache in the feet.
Yeah.
We're coming home.
If it wasn't for the fellow comrades, some of us might have dropped off. I know I might have.
Go on! Cross over!
Yeah!
Now it says hot showers, flush toilets.
Chris, turn it off, get a photo. Come on, turn around. Okay, good morning. Now this is the hand pole or stick that was made by my porter. It's walked about 100 k's with me. Very handy, a little bit heavy. As a result, I'll remember it because I've got a sore arm, but nevertheless it helped me through some tricky moments, some steep descents and very steep ascents. So, hasta la vista, baby.